everyone. I think I've got all the things turned on. So can I just get a thumbs up if you can hear me? I'm a bit paranoid now after last week. Excellent. So we're actually going to begin seated in meditation today. We're going to take a really slow entry to our class, working with the subtle energies of the body and using that upflow, downflow to inform the movement. So if you find your comfortable seat, so that you can be kneeling with a cushion between your feet to lift up the seat, or you can be sitting in a chair. So lovely to see you all here. So yes, just the disclaimer as always, be really mindful of your bodies. Don't push anything to strain. It's actually going to be a very gentle class today. So finding the spine nice and tall. And we want ease around the hips, the knees, the shoulders, the collarbones. And we'll begin by noticing the breath on the body. So the gentle rise and fall of the chest, the expansion of the belly. Maybe you can feel the rocking of the pelvis forward and back with each inhale and exhale. Maybe the gentle sway of the spine. And we're just going to take a gentle sway, just a centimeter or so forwards and back, almost imperceptible, just of the spine. And we're feeling for that middle place where everything feels stacked, minimal effort to fight gravity and to stay upright. And there's this point, you can just sway through it to the front, to the back, and you can feel yourself being drawn back to that position of ease. And we'll do the same left and right. And slowing that down and just feeling the middle point. So although we're using muscles to keep the spine upright, we want to have as little effort as possible. So this is what we mean by the sense of ease up through the spine. You can let your chin drop just a centimeter so you'll lengthen the neck. See how this opens the occiput, lets energy rise up. And although we're in this middle place, we don't want to hold on to our seated posture rigidly. This is why we always watch the movement of the breath on the body. We don't want to interrupt that, but we don't want to add to it. So it's a fine line, it's a subtle place. And back to watching the breath. So we're going to come to the subtle energies of the body. Many of you will be familiar with this practice. So as we inhale, we're just going to look just to see if we can feel this gentle flowing up of energy through the body. Happens with every inhale. And then as we exhale, it changes direction and there's a downward flow. So inhale, upflow, exhale, downflow, and it may be incredibly subtle, may be quite profound, and it'll be different every time we come to this practice. And there may be nothing at all, which is also no problem. Maybe it feels like you're growing on the inhale and shrinking on the exhale. Maybe it's just a feeling of lightness. And the more we do these practices and the more we refine our awareness, the more apparent these gentle flows of energy are. So we're going to add the next step, which is Mula Bandha, so your pelvic floor. So we just want a 30% to 50% lift of the pelvic floor. So we're not contracting it, we're not pushing it down, we're drawing it up and maintaining it throughout this exercise. See how it informs your sensation, your experience of the upflow, downflow. So that's Mula Bandha. We're going to add the next bandha, which is Uddiyana Bandha. So this is your lower belly, the space between the belly button and the pubic bone, and slightly out to the sides of there. And again, a 30 to 50%, just drawing in and slightly up. And then you want the rest of the belly, so the belly button to the sternum, the rest of the belly to be soft. This is so that the diaphragm can move freely and you can breathe. So these two root seals engaged, how does it affect your experience of the upflow, downflow? And so adding these bandhas, it can heighten the sensation, it can bring a wobbly edge, maybe an uncertainty. So by bringing in these energetic seals, we're trying to stop the downward flow, the apana flow down and out of the body. So maintaining more of our vitality. And this will fuel our practice, also our meditation. So before we begin our movement, if you'd like to set an intention for your practice or a dedication, you can call this to mind now. This can be a person or all people, a situation, a decision you have to make. And just draw it to mind now. And we can make our dedication to this at the end of our class. Wonderful. So back to the upflow, downflow. So these subtle flows of energy are what we're going to use and what we do use to power our practice, whether we know we're doing it or not. We're going to try and use it mindfully to inform our movement. So we'll take an inhale now together. This is just so we can move together. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop the chin to the chest, moving slowly so that the air is fully out when the chin is fully down. And then inhale, firstly let the breath begin, let your sensation of the upflow begin, and then lifting the chin to the ceiling. So let the movement of energy move your body. And exhaling, dropping the chin to the chest, down flow of energy, but lift those bandhas. Inhale, upflow, lift the chin. And exhale, down flow, dropping the chin. So we're going to continue this a little longer. And I want you to be aware of what's the sensation at the end of the breath. So the energy has flowed up, it's lifted the chin, you're looking up. And then where is the end of the breath? Where is the energy? What's the sensation? And exhale, down flow, dropping the chin. As the energy flows down, lift the bandhas. And what's the sensation at the end or towards the end of the breath, the last few seconds? We'll do 2 more of each. Inhale, up, flow up through the body, lifting the chin. Exhaling, downward flow, dropping the chin. Just 1 more, up and then down. Remembering to come back to the bandhas. Gentle lift, no strain. Last time, drop the chin, exhale. And inhaling, but just back to center. We'll take an exhale here. We're going to do laterally now, looking right and left. So we inhale, let the outflow come up through the body as you look to the right. Exhaling back to center, downward flow. Inhale, upward flow, look to the left. Exhale, downward flow, back to center. So again, let's start with the breath and let that inform the movement. So the upflow. Inhale, upflow, left. Exhaling to center. 1 more time, right and left. Inhale, looking to the right. Exhaling to the center. And last time to the left. Exhale to the center. So we'll just take a couple of head rolls each way with the same intention. So we're going to start dropping the chin. So exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Inhaling up to the left side, all the way to the top. And exhale, come down the right. So we're starting to increase the range of movement and the complexity, but try and maintain your connection to the upflow and downflow. Last time, all the way around. And we'll reverse next time the chin is down to the chest. We'll inhale up to the right. And exhale all the way around to the left. And continue, we'll do 2 more. Inhale up to the right. And exhale down to the left. And last time, inhale up. And exhaling down. And just inhale the head to center. Take a moment here. Reconnect with the upflow, downflow if you lost it. Find the bandhas. So although we're doing really simple movement to begin, this is the sensation we want to carry through more dynamic practice if we're in challenging postures. So rather than fighting the natural processes of the body, riding them, allowing them to carry us through, to take us deeper. So we're going to take a more full-bodied movement now. So we're going to inhale, sweeping the right arm up beside the head. Just take a moment here, feel that inhale upflow, exhale downflow. One more inhale here. And we're going to move. We're going to exhale, let the downflow dip us to the left side. The inhale, you peel your right arm to the back of the room, look back over that shoulder. Exhale, scooping forward as though you're hugging a ball around the spine. And inhale to sit upright. So don't worry about the flowing just yet while we learn these first two sides. Exhaling, left arm up and over. Inhale, peeling open to the back. Exhale, hugging the ball. And inhale, upright. So over the top. And now let's bring the upflow, downflow. So downflow to the left. Upflow, peeling open. Downflow, hug the ball. Upflow, rise up with the body. Exhaling over the top. Downward flow. Upward flow, peeling open. So we're warming up the body. Exhaling, hug the ball, down flow. And inhale up. We continue. So exhale, right arm over the top. Inhale, peel. Articulate from the shoulder blade. Round the spine. Upflow. So now let's try and connect to up and down flow strongly. Inhale, peeling open. Down flow. And up flow. Last time. Exhale, down flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is the last time with the left. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, upflow, rise up through the body. And we'll take the hands to the knees, closing the eyes. Just feeling into your body, any sensations present for you. Reconnect with the bandhas, the gentle upflow and downflow. Feel the vibration of the energetic body. So this is a really great practice if you're feeling agitated, to get out of the head and to calm things down. And you can stay here as long as you like in meditation. Otherwise, we're going to make our way to lie down, disturbing the body as little as possible. We'll lie on our backs and we'll begin the rest of our class. So feet are as wide as the mat, toes are falling out. Backs of the hands to the floor, palms are face up. And we'll have the eyes closed. And we'll come back to the breath at the belly. So the gentle rise and fall. And now we'll scan our physical bodies, so blood, bone, muscle, sinew, skin, checking for any sensations, any tightness or lightness, any areas of tension where we're holding on. And then let's check the quality of the mind. Are we still distracted? Have we become spacious? Has the texture of our thoughts changed? And then to the energetic body, so the subtle body, maybe a lightness, a vibration, a tingle, whatever this means to you. So again, even if there's nothing obvious, just looking is the practice. And we're going to begin our asana. So firstly, taking our awareness to all the places we meet the floor. So scanning the back line of the body, feel the temperature, the texture, the weight, the shape of the contact points. And then to all the places the body floats in space and is unsupported. And then to both, so supported, unsupported. So such a rich tapestry of sensation, temperature, pressure. And we're ready to move. So inhaling, we'll float the right knee up to the chest, up flow. Exhaling, squeezing the knee into the body, downward flow. So utilizing the energies of the body to soften into the muscles. So on the inhale, we just hold the posture. On the exhale, we apply a little more pressure, utilize the down flow to find greater opening in the body. We'll take another deep inhale, exhale here. And then release the left hand. Using just the right hand, we're going to open the knee to the right side, feel into the groin. So again, see if you can connect. Inhale, up flow. Exhale, let it go. This is downward flow. See what happens to your body when you connect to that intention. The intention of letting go, riding the out breath. So don't worry, in the beginning, some of these concepts, these visualizations, these ideas seem unattainable or inaccessible, but it's a practice. Over time, there are these light bulb moments where it just happens or just makes sense. And once you've felt it once, it's easy to come back to. We'll inhale back to center, switch the hands, release the right hand, and we're going to guide that knee over to the left just a few inches until you feel into the glutes, the piriformis on the right side. If this isn't strong enough for you, you can let the right hip lift and twist a little further, but keep the right shoulder down. And we'll breathe. Inhale, upflow. Exhale, ride the downflow, the softening of the body. Find greater depth to your posture. And then notice when we practice in this way, it's very hard to try and jar into the muscles and to strive, because the body's doing everything for you. We're just breathing. One more deep inhale, exhale here to surrender to this posture. And inhaling back to center, we'll give the knee another squeeze. So we're going to do another groin opener here, so holding the knee in just the left hand. Take the right hand and slide it down your belly so that hand is coming between the left arm and the right leg. And we're going to grab hold of the outside of the right foot. So if you can't reach the foot, bend the left knee up and place the sole of the foot down and see if this makes it accessible. Or hold on to the ankle, or just stay in the hip compression. So just a slightly different groin opener. And again, we'll ride the breath. Exhale to soften. One more here. Wonderful. Give that knee one last squeeze in as you exhale, and then floating the leg back to the mat. We'll let the feet fall out, backs of the hands to the floor, relax the body, and now feel the difference between the right and the left leg. So is one lighter and longer, more alive? Is one buttock more spread, one tighter and higher? So always making sure to notice benefit from our practice. Keep us coming back. And we'll even out. So inhaling, flowing up of the left knee to the chest. Take the hands around the top of the shin. And as we exhale, down flow. Draw the knee in. Pause for the inhale, upflow. And squeeze for the exhale. Wonderful. Releasing the right arm. Take the left knee or left shin in the left hand, and as we exhale, we're opening out into our groin opener. And let's commit to this inhale, upflow, exhale. Just let it go. See what happens in the body. Wonderful. Inhaling back to center, switching the hands, guiding the knee from over to the right side. Keeping the left hip down to begin, but if you'd like to deepen, you can lift the left hip, come a little more into your twist. Surrender to the posture. Ride the out breath. One more deep inhale, exhale here. And inhaling back to center. Give the knee a squeeze, and then we're going to slide the left hand down the belly, past the belly button, taking outside of the left foot. You can bend up the right knee, place the sole down to lighten the pelvis. Otherwise we stay here, or you can hold the ankle, keep the knee drawing in towards you, and breathe. So this can be a really strong posture. So if the breath has become short and ragged or snatched, maybe come out a little bit. Maybe you came a little too far. So we want to maintain that lovely long slow breath. Wonderful. Releasing the foot. Give the knee another hug for the exhale. And then floating it back to the mat. Let the toes fall outwards. And let's just check. Have we evened out equal length and space, left and right leg? Wonderful. Bending the knees up now, so placing the soles of the feet, heels close into the buttocks, hands are beside the bum, palms are down. So we're going to roll up and down the spine, but you're just going to look at the ceiling, so no looking at your screen or left and right, just listen to the instructions. So we're going to inhale, rolling the pelvis towards us, push into the feet to roll up through the spine, and then as you exhale, you're rolling back down. So inhale, uplift, let this grow your body, expand your body, pelvis up. And exhale, there's a softening down flow. And now we're going to bring the bandhas back in. I'm sure they dropped out. So pelvic floor, lower belly, gentle engagement as you inhale, upflow. And especially on the downflow, find the pelvic floor, lower belly. And how does this change your posture? We'll continue, we'll do a few more just to try and get that engagement and the breath. Inhale, outflow. And we'll just do one more. Just take a moment, let the pelvis land, and then we're going to knock the knees left and right. And the next time over to our right side, rolling onto our right. And let's try and move with our eyes closed. Inhaling to come up to tabletop. And knees as wide as the mat, big toes touch. And then exhale to sit the hips back, finding your way down. You can pause for the inhale. Feel yourself growing. And then exhale, lowering the torso, bringing the forehead to the mat. And we're breathing here. So now feeling the inhale, the expansion of the body, the rocking of the body, movement of the shoulder blades, the ribs, the belly, the fingertips. So when we've done work to refine our awareness into the body, the subtle flow of energy, these movements can suddenly feel really profound, really big. But just know the movements have probably not changed at all, but your awareness has. So coming out of the thinking mind into the breath of the body. So we're going to start to move in a more full-bodied way now. And these connections may drop in and out, but don't worry. I'll remind you to come back. And over time, it will become a more permanent state of experience. Wonderful. We're going to inhale, floating the spine up. Let the uplift lift you. Take the effort out of any movement. So hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. And we're going to take our spine articulations. So inhale, drop the belly, drop the chest, gaze slightly forward. Move with the breath. Exhale, contracting under the buttocks, up into the stomach, rounding out the spine. And flow with your breath. So there's the inhale, upflow, let the body blossom and grow around the breath. And exhale, downward flow, lift the bandhas. And we'll do a few more of these. So using our awareness and our breath in this way is how we turn our asana practice, our physical practice, into a moving meditation. So one more time, inhale, grow the body, blossom around the breath, and exhaling, rounding up into the spine. Coming to neutral. So we're just going to take our twist next. So we're pressing down more firmly in the left hand. We're going to inhale, upflow, sweep the right arm open. And exhale, down flow, back of the arm along the floor, under the body. Thread the needle, come to rest on the right shoulder. And with each exhale, we're rolling a bit more onto the right shoulder, opening the shoulder blade. So notice we're constricting the body, and our experience of upflow, downflow is also constricted. So find the lightness. It may mean lifting your left knee, kicking the leg out like a bicycle stand, and allowing more freedom for the breath. Pressing into the left palm, we're going to uncurl, inhale, really focus on the breath moving you up, flow, and exhale, hand comes back to the mat. Resetting your posture, coming for the left side. So let the upflow be the thing that lifts you. And exhale, thread the needle, downward flow. So again, notice if the breath is too constricted, maybe the right knee lifts. Use the right leg as a bicycle stand. Wonderful. Pressing into the right palm. Inhale, take a big uncurl. And exhale, placing the hand back down. We're going to lean forward, tucking the toes. And we're going to start to push our way back. We're going to lift the knees. So we're stretching the Achilles, the soles of the feet. Inhale, feel the body grow. Exhale, feel the body soften. We're going to take another inhale here. And exhale, sending the tailbone high. So we're going to find our first downward dog, and we're going to walk out the dog. So bending one knee, then the other. You can sway the hips, so this is just about easing the legs. So the knees can remain as bent as you like. And then we're going to reconnect to the breath. So if you are moving, bending the legs, see how it feels. See if you can find a way to connect the breath to the movement, or let the breath inform the movement. Wonderful. We're going to settle in stillness in our downward dog. So the knees can be bent or straight. Going to close the eyes and reconnect to the breath. So we'll just be here for 3 more breaths. Feel the pelvis grow away from the head as you inhale, lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, there's the softening down. One more inhale, exhale here. So we're going to drop back onto our knees and we're taking the right foot forward. So finding our lunge on this side. Closing the eyes, so fingertips are down. And we're breathing here again. So the inhale is lengthening the spine, the body is growing. And exhale, there's a softening down. So coming deeper into the hips. Wonderful. So we're all going to come up together. So right hand on the right knee, which will lift you up. Left hand to the left hip. And if you can, maintain with the eyes closed, just so we can stay with the breath. And now let's watch the inhale, that lift of the body, the expansion of the body. And exhale, softening down. See what depth you can find. So rather than forcing into the postures, breathing in. We'll take another inhale here. Maybe the heart lifts a touch. And exhaling, coming down onto the hands. We're going to switch the legs over. So bring the left leg forward now. So eventually we'll be using the same awareness of the breath for our transitions, but let's not overcomplicate things. So now find your posture, then close the eyes, and then let's come for the breath. So the inhale, how does your body grow? Exhale, how does it soften? Wonderful. So left hand on the left knee now, right hand on the right hip. We're going to sweep up the chest as you inhale. So you may be wobbly here. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward. And now inhale, feel the body growing. Exhale, where do you soften? Is there more depth to your posture? So when we take our class slow like this, there's more room to explore. Wonderful. We're going to take an inhale and see, does it lift your heart? And exhaling, coming forward. Taking the hands to the mat, we're going to step up to the top of the mat, however you get there. So bring the right foot forward, and we're in a forward fold. So knees can be bent, fingers can be to the floor, head is heavy, holding opposite elbows, and we're going to sway the torso. Again, let the breath inform how dynamic the movement is, how slow. Wonderful. We're going to bend the knees and gently roll up through the spine. So I want us just to do one round of our sun salutation, and we're going to try and maintain this beautiful situation we've taken time to set up. So the upflow, downflow. So having the hands to heart center in prayer. So there's an invitation to move through this salutation with your eyes closed. But you don't have to. It's easier to turn the awareness inwards when we take away the visual. So we're going to take plenty of breath. So we'll do 2 or 3 breaths in each posture and just one round. And so we're ready to move. We're going to inhale, it's upflow. We sweep the arms up, lifting the chest. And we're going to pause at the top, breathing here. So as you exhale, what happens to the body? Find the bandhas. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale here. We'll take another inhale. And we're going to exhale, forward fold, downward flow of movement. Downward flow of energy. Pause in the forward fold for another inhale, exhale. And inhaling to a flat back, so either with bent knees, with hands either on the knees or the floor. Find your flat back, whatever that looks like. And we're breathing, so we've worked here before. The heart lengthens through, so that's your inhale, upflow. And exhale, there's a softening. Maybe the tailbone goes higher. One more inhale here. And exhale, down flow into your lunge. Right knee, shin, top of the foot is down. We're going to move straight away. Inhale, let the upflow rise you up. Exhale, settle into your posture. One more inhale, let the heart lift. And exhaling, taking the left knee back to a modified high plank. So both knees are down. Take an inhale here for length of the spine. And exhale, downward flow, coming down to chaturanga, dropping to the belly. Inhale, draw the chest through, so it's the upflow that lifts you, not your arms, not your spine. It's the breath. And the body will move here as you inhale. There will be lift. As you exhale, there'll be softening down. One more time. And exhaling back to your tabletop. So we're going to take the right foot forwards this time. Find your lunge. And now it's the upflow inhale that lifts you up. Exhale, soften. We're going to take an inhale to lift the heart. And exhaling, stepping forward to forward fold. We'll take our inhale flat back. Flowing a bit faster. Exhale, fold down. And we'll bend the knees and sweep up in one piece to standing. Hands to prayer at heart center. Just take a moment, reconnect the breath, find the bandhas. So one long moving meditation. So the more we practice, it's the transitions are as important as the postures, but we get there over time. Wonderful. We're going to make our way gently to the floor and do some seated work. So again, we'll flow through a simplified salutation. So inhale, sweeping up, upflow. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look forward. And now just walk your feet back to high plank. You can take the knees down. We'll take an inhale here, feel your body expand. And exhale, chaturanga, lowering down. Inhaling through to your back bend. And exhale, pushing back. We'll find child's posture just for a moment, so knees as wide as the mat. If you take a couple of breaths to get in, follow the exhale to land. Wonderful. Inhaling, we're going to lift ourselves up and making our way to our seated staff posture. So feet are extended in front of us. We're going to take the fleshy bits of the bum out, sitting nice and tall. Fingertips to the ground, either side of the buttocks. You want the back to be straight if possible. So maybe you bend up the knees. You can have a cushion under the knees if you need support. So there is quite a bit of effort in this posture. It looks relatively simple, but we're working to keep the spine up. And now back to the breath. So let the inhale lift you, and exhale soften you. And finding the bandhas. We'll take another inhale here. And we're going to start to hinge forward from the waist. So you can use the fingertips beside the knees, beside the calves, but we're trying to keep the spine as straight as possible so the chin isn't jutting out, the neck is long. If you can reach and keep the integrity of the spine, you can hold the feet or the big toes. And we're inhaling, lengthening the spine, sending the heart through the arms. And as you exhale, maybe there's a softening. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, there's the softening downflow. Find the bandhas. We're going to take one more here. And now we are going to let it go. So let go of whichever grip you have. We'll take an inhale. And then we're going to exhale to let the head fall towards the legs. So whether you're sat upright with just the head nodding, or whether the head is touching the shins, stay with the breath. So we're not pulling ourselves down. I can grab my feet and force my head down. But we're going to turn the backs of the hands to the floor, palms are up. And we're going to do the practice we've been doing all class, which is inhale, upflow, the body will grow. And exhale, downflow, there's a softening. So you may feel this strongly all up the spine. Let the head be heavy. So one more deep inhale, exhale here. And then walking the hands back towards you. Inhale, find that flow up, straightening up of the spine, calming to seated. So we're going to take our twist here, so taking the right foot over the left leg. So we're going to keep the left leg straight. If you're really flexible in the hips and you know how to bend the left foot in, you're welcome to do so. You can have the hands around the right knee to lift the spine up. So we want the spine nice and tall. And we're breathing here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, softening, opening those right glutes. And you're welcome to stay here. If you want to come deeper, we'll inhale to lift, upflow. And then exhale, forehead towards the right knee. And then much like in the forward fold, ride the breath. So the inhale may lift you and the exhale will soften you. One more here. One inhale, exhale. And we'll inhale, sitting up straight. Taking the fingertips of the right hand by the buttocks. We're going to inhale up, flow left arm by the head. And exhale, twisting across the body. So left elbow outside of the right knee. This may be your twist. You could just look over your right shoulder. If you want to come deeper, we'll inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twisting the chest open, looking over the right side. We'll do 2 more of those. Inhale for length of the spine. Exhale, twisting open. Maybe you're looking to the back of the room. 1 more inhale. And exhale, twist open. And inhaling, rising up over through center. Exhaling, drop the head down to the other side. And we'll sit upright, switching the legs. So straighten the right leg, remove the fleshy bits. And now left foot over the right. Taking the hands around the top of the shin. We're going to inhale, lift the spine, and soften that knee in towards you. And breathing here. Wonderful. We'll take another inhale. And if you wish, we'll exhale to deepen, drop the forehead towards the left knee. So your head may only move an inch, it may meet the knee. Wonderful. We'll inhale to float our torso back upright. Taking the fingertips of the left hand by the sacrum. Inhale, lengthen the right arm. And exhale, crossing over the body. So finding twist. This may be your twist. Maybe you just look over the back shoulder to come deeper into the posture. We inhale, lift the spine. And exhale, twisting open. Inhale for lift. Exhale, twist. We'll take that once more. Inhale, lift. And ride the exhale. Wring out those organs. And then we're inhaling over through center, dropping down to the right side, bowing the head. And calming to sit upright. Give the legs a quick shake. And we're going to make our way to our comfortable seated meditation posture to close our class. So finding the spine nice and tall, and we'll do a quick version of how we opened. So just taking a gentle sway forwards and back, just a millimeter or a centimeter. Feel for that sense of rightness, uplift in the spine. Then left and right. Ease across the shoulder girdle, around the pelvis. Finding Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, gentle lift of the pelvic floor, lower belly. Slow, long inhales through and out of the nose. And now the upflow, downflow, just reconnect. So inhale, upflow. Do you feel your body growing? Exhale, downflow. Lift the bandhas. So we're just going to take our last inquiries. So checking body, mind, and soma, or energetic body. And then we'll take our attention, our awareness, to the space of the heart. Just take a few very gentle breaths in here. Just feel what's going on for you. And we use the secret breath that manifests from within the body, not the breath, the mechanical breath that enters the nose, the pranic breath. You can see it just manifesting deep in the chest, gently expanding and then softening. And then if you set an intention or a dedication for your practice this morning, we call this to a mind, and we can hold it in the space of the heart. And this is our gift. This is what we can give. Give away any benefit, any clinging, any desire. And we draw our hands up, either left hand on the heart, right hand on top, or hands in prayer. With so much gratitude that we get to practice like this together. And that's what we bow out. And we say thank you for our practice this morning. It's lovely to be here with you all.